This guy is good. Careful, you find yourself without a program. Well, then, she takes full responsibility. What's that? Jesus Christ, what did you find out? She's fucking useless. Doesn't have a Scooby, but she's desperate to work with you, so. Claire? Welcome to the grim reality.
Oh, I've been here for 2 months, Mr. Dolan.
I know. Here's the last one. Oh, yeah, webcams are out today, Joe. What again? I know. Engineering coming. That's just cool. So you got the interview ready. Phil Collins has it. What? Norman hates Phil Collins. He's never going to look there. The sound is shite there, mate. Well, I was running away. What'd you expect? I don't know whether you're brave or stupid. This is going to be nuclear, my friend. What do I know? Can you set up the intro break? What are you up to now? Just give me 2 minutes. It's always 2 minutes for you. 2 minutes, my ass. Oh, come on, Samuel, man. It's 2 minutes every single week. Lazy bastardo.
Awesome. Have we ever shown it to me before?
Did you see the statement of my officer?
Yes, I've been through so much.
Think this is a good idea? After what happened last weekend? I feel like this guy's an asshole.
I think it's up to me to decide whether my son's an asshole. But I don't want to have this conversation right now.
Alright, well, you go inside my office and I'll speak to him.
No fucking way. I can see you coming. Look, I am going to the boardroom party, even when I was 5 years old, I couldn't stand it when he did that to me. Okay. Okay. He's got a picture of me. Thank you.
Party.
I'm going to tidy the office. But I'll see you later.
Alright. You, John. The sun shines out of your ass, but I'm going to do my best to get you thrown out of here. I mean, for fuck's sake, what am I supposed to have? Because I've got you sussed out with a coked up little gigolo you and you are, man. I know that Julia's nihilistic up and round the block pose is attractive, but she's full of joy. And she lives life to the fullest. And I don't want to see a trace of bitterness and disappointment because of you. Now you are going to go to your party. You're going to play the fucking rock star. And then you're going to bring her back here before the end of my show. Got that? Now you say yes, like a good boy. Yes. Now you can go and enjoy yourself. Double the grim reality. 4, 3, 2. The concept holds true. is so popular at the moment that it's totally acceptable to disregard and ridicule facts, especially if those facts don't chime with how you feel. And as individuals, we are incapable of evaluating consequences. If it feels right, we just do it. Who cares about facts? Well, I do. Here are the facts. This is the truth. 3 days ago, fascist so-called patriots kidnapped me, broke my car, threatened my family, because I want to respect the will of the people. I understand. Over the last year, I've gone on and on about Russian interference in the Brexit process, about the secret motives of billionaires who want to turn the UK into an offshore tax haven. But Russian interference, Russian money wasn't just in the boardrooms and the gentlemen's clubs and the think tanks. It was in the streets, it was in the pubs, it was on the terraces, and it was organised by social media. It was the Facebook post of the young woman in the headscarf just after the London Bridge attack. And it was telling you that she was planning the next atrocity, when in reality she was just phoning her mum and telling her that she was okay. It's the voice in your head telling you that there's too many brown faces in the doctor's waiting room, when in reality it is the immigrant doctors and nurses who are propping up the NHS. The so-called organic and spontaneous demonstrations so lauded by the right-wing press as examples of the indigenous population of the UK taking back control were in fact classic Russian election interference. They not only sowed discourse and division, they funneled money to thugs and murderers. And those same thugs and murderers who threatened me and my family. Now, I apologise in advance for the quality of the sound of this recording. Well, you just have to stick with it. Hate me. Scream at the radio if you will. But this is the world we live in. We seem to be having some trouble with the audio file, so while we're getting that fixed, let's have a look at some of the hate mails, the emails to prove my theory that you guys listen to this show to get pissed off and to hate me. Now, the first one here is suckmydick@yahoo.com. Yes, suck my dick. Well, suck my dick says the good people of England have the right to defend themselves, defend our borders, our children, England first, you stupid, wealthy, liberal. Well, even I can't say that word on air. If you hate this country, go and live in another one. Are you aware of what they want to take away from us? This isn't going to end up well for anybody. So stop playing the fucking fool and devote yourselves to screwing up the lives of celebrities like yours. Shit. Well, that's shit because celebrities screw up their lives all by themselves. And that's the last of the emails. So if that's all the hate you got for me, then God help us. And now give me shelter because I've earned it. Look, I've been patient, all right? But if this is a joke, then it's time to follow the experts into the secret. Anthony, what's going on? It's like a sauna. Anthony? Yeah? Fuck you. Anthony! Open the door! The sharpest insight into the world. Justin Anthony! Could we commit a crime and get away with it? Ron Hart talks with Deputy Mayor for Policing and Crime, Sophie Littleton. No! It's down! Anthony, what's going on? Anthony. First of all, you were to carry on with the show, just like normal. Secondly, you're going to follow our instructions without any questions. I don't know such thing. You turn on those lights and you open that fucking door. Thirdly, if for whatever reason the broadcast is cut, you're going to pay for it dearly. You and these two in here. You open that fucking door! I can't hear you. Oh, fuck! No! Don't leave me alone! Don't touch him! Don't! Alright, listen, alright? We're coming to an understanding, okay? I'm sitting at my seat, okay? Anthony, calm down, just calm down. Okay, Anthony, calm down.
We're going live on there, don't get ready.
What have you done to the girl? I want to see the girl.
You start
I
by
want to see the girl.
apologizing for the technical problems, and you say we got everything sorted after that.
It's about the tape. Fuck this! The tape!
We got something more important than that. Fuck the tape. You better start talking, Dolan, or I swear I will fuck you through them both. You understand me?
Two armed men have stormed the radio station in the hope to get that will. We're in Studio 1 of the 6th.
It's 10 minutes to 10, and we're listening to today's headlines as PBO Radio News. Just in time on PBO Radio. President Trump.
Get the fuck up! What the fuck?
We're broadcasting with a delay. The third burger shit. You fucking take us for. Get your phones on. Start again. We're on.
We'd like to apologize any typical difficulties, any failings at the start of tonight's show. But it's
I feel good though. Pull yourself together. Let's pretend like the job is fucking going. Do it again.
Unstoppable, idealistic, and totally independent minded.
Go and do it something.
From reality. With Jarvis Dolan.
Well, it seems that from the Twitter feed that our listeners are anything but indifferent to tonight's chaos, but that's what happens when you do live. That's what a live show is all about. And if anybody question how that is possible, then I advise you to watch the 2017 Oscar ceremony on YouTube again. So the idea that anyone can be completely in control of their image is a utopia. And
Introduce actor now.
Now it's almost 11 o'clock, and it's time to introduce Andrew Weil with, in his own words, one of my favorite tracks of all time. And takes a cigarette. This doesn't make any sense. Andrew's got nothing to do with it. You guys don't tell me what's going on, and I'm not going to just stick to the script.
We're not charging anymore, though.
Whatever it is, you guys have got credit. Then it's going to be quick and easier for us if we just talk about it. So, suicide. I just want to know that. Look, I'm sure we want this to end as soon as possible. Can you hear me?
Don't let them float while your mind. They're so natural, religiously unkind. Oh no, you're not alone.
You're watching yourself what you're into.
You've got your head on the shoulder. If I could only like you can. Oh no, you're not alone. What the fuck happened here, John? The fuck? Oh, I get it. For a party, eh? Why Mummy Bear and Daddy Bear were away. That's it. Hey, you, Blondie. Two things I want from you. Turn the fucking heating down and bring me a glass of cold water with 2 slices of lime. Not lemon, lime. Jazz. Right. What's going on, man? Huh? What's happened here? Okay, now. Where's the young? Let me speak to him.
No, Andrew, listen to me. Listen. Just sit down. Anthony's got the show ready. Just gonna take a minute, okay? We're on. Come on.
What's going on, John? What's going on, man? Eh? Sorry, son. Because Blue Eyes looks like she's just seen a fucking ghost. And you, mate, you don't look good. The studio's a mess. What's going on, man? Talk to me.
Well, Samuel booked the anchor up last week. We had a fucking mess. And, done me leave, done me. Doesn't matter, the show must go on, eh? Did you learn nothing from it?
Yeah. What are you saying, man? Didn't you? That's all you had to say. This is going to be even cooler. The Nicky Pop, crowd surfing, and Cincinnati. I'm glad you threw that tape in the bin, mate. It's where it belongs, bloody Brexit and all that. When you know, and I apologise, Norman is a shit stirrer. We both know it. I ain't got me in that lift. 15 minutes later, he's knifing like that, mate. What? What's up with your hand? Bloody hell.
Clean up in the commercial press.
You're right, mate. Hey? I mean, everything about you. Are you okay?
Yeah, I first met Andrew about 15 years ago. It was an anti-abortion rally. this guy turned up covered in blood with a sign that said, "You should have killed me when you had a chance."
And I still don't think I made my position clear.
Well, I think you made a very subtle point. And I also realised that he was a rival journalist who was covering the story.
That, folks, is how true love blossoms.
And it was then that I realised that we were destined to do things together, to do great things.
Could only manage.
If I could only manage to instill a little common sense.
There you go. You know what? I think that photograph of me, Joe, is still out there somewhere floating in the ether. May even be a meme by now, people. Why don't we Google it live here in the studio? Check it out for yourselves. All our listeners out there under 100 years old know exactly what it is we're talking about, eh? We seem to be having a few technical difficulties here in the studio, people.
You touch that, cut off your hands. Carry on like this, we'll be finishing an hour. Carry on, you just like normally, that bastard tells you just go dead, man.
If I'm
I sit tight away from my instructions. Please don't have to understand.
look at the taste of wine quality. Not going to pretend or deny it.
Well, I'd like to talk about something that we've never actually spoken about before, and that was the first year of Grim Reality. Now, the show rose to prominence very quickly, and you could say that it was a
meteoric.
It was a meteoric rise. And what was that like for you?
Well, for me, Jar, I don't really think about it much, mate. You know what I'm like, I'm down to earth, like. But like you, right, the both of us, we became celebrities overnight, mate. Out of nowhere, man. Wake up, we're famous. What are you going to do? And you know that fame is a big, fat, hungry monster. We're cooking in the studio tonight, folks, and I mean that literally. The Grim Reality is plenty of crazy
For the
ideas.
commercial break, I want you to talk about Belfast, November 2011.
Why they let you do it?
Do what I say, I'll cut up the girl piece by piece.
Say it's surprising.
And now I'd like to turn to something that's very close to my heart, and it's close to my heart because it's the last night that we had together. It was our last gig, and it was the 2011 European Music Award.
The EMAs, Jarv. That's what they call it, mate. The EMAs. The night of Lady Gaga.
What happened at the party afterwards at the hotel you wrote?
Running across the stage. Huh? I remember that. Do you? Hello? What are you looking at, man? What are you doing? You're looking at there. We're trying to do